Well, after a year and a half of having a front splitter, which it's about 3.5, 4 inches above the ground, it's finally happened. I hit something and I cracked it. My knee-jerk reaction was, well, I guess I'm ordering a new one. However, I remembered I had this little plastic welder for other projects. You know what? I think we can put this guy back together. Puts a little bit of body filler in it and spray it. I think we'll be good. Yeah, roll the intro. I'll show you the carnage. Oh, and real quick, it's been a crazy week. I had my son a week early. He came last Wednesday. He's doing great. Really chill guy. Little Adam right here. Adorable. Daughter's a little upset. I get it. She's 4. She's a little confused, but she'll get over it. So yeah, let's go to the car and I'll show you exactly what happened. Oh, and how it happened. I was going to work early in the morning. There was one of those little curb deals at the end of the space. No big deal. I'm always cognizant of that. However, it was dark early in the morning and there's a piece of rebar hanging out of the concrete. I didn't see that. And it got it just right. You know, it is what it is, you know, frustrating, but I think we can fix it. What do you guys think? We've done worse projects, right? So I'll take you to the car, show you the damage, and then we'll go from there. All right, so here's the damage. It's not too excessive. It's about 4 or 5 inches long, and a little fracture right there. And I kept this. I found this little guy. So we'll be using this. We'll start right there, put this together, and then hopefully get this guy on there. Clip it all down, all the little metal welds. You'll see here in a second. And then we'll sand it, put some filler in it, sand it again, and paint it, and hopefully we'll be in business. How's that sound? All right, look at this part was a success. Hopefully we can get some more little staple guys on here, and I think we'll be in business. It might actually work pretty well, guys. Well, I think this might actually work. It's actually pretty gratifying to use. Super easy too. So I'm gonna clip them all off. I'll give it a sand, and then we need to go to the store and source some flexible body filler. We could use Bondo, but this has a little bit of flex to it. I don't want it to crack and fall off, so that's what we'll do next. Cool thing is, from 10 feet away, you can't even really tell. All right, so I went and picked up some JB Weld plastic bonder. It has a little bit of flex to it, and it's sandable. So what I'm gonna do is take my little reciprocating tool, get all the rest of the little probes off of there real quick, give it a quick sand one over, throw this guy in all the crevices, we'll sand it, prime it, paint it. All right, we're moving right along. All right, I think we can work with that. Let that dry, sand it, primer, sand primer if need be, and then we'll paint it. All right, been about 45 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some, what is this, 160, 180, 120, And then tomorrow I'll hit it with some 400, and then we'll prime it. Sound good? Cool. All right, it's a little crude for tonight, but it feels pretty good. I'll hit it. I might do a couple little touches of Bondo. There are a couple little valleys in here. Tomorrow, maybe just a little bit, and then hit it with some 400 and probably some 800. Throw some primer on, paint this guy, boom, back in business. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, but for you, it'll be about 2 seconds. All right, guys, just like that, the next day for you guys. Only thing you missed this morning, I put a little top coats, feather coats of Bondo, got that sanded down, got it all masked off. I picked a horrible day to do this. It's about 101 degrees, heat index about 110. So yeah, trying to expedite this. Yeah, I got it all nice and taped up all the way around. That's yellow tape, that's not the car. And yeah, we're gonna shoot it with a couple coats of primer first, give it a quick little sand over that guy, and then 2 top coats of the black, and we should be done. Looks a little rough, but I promise you it's very smooth. All right, so first coat, majority of it, I'm gonna leave just 1 coat, it's all it needs. But this guy, I'm gonna let it dry for a couple minutes, sand it, probably prime it, sand it, prime it again. It's a little rough, but I think we're gonna be good from 5 feet away. That's the idea of this car. It's a good 5 feet away car. All right, the only good thing about this crazy heat is that everything dries in like 10 minutes. I can sand it right away. So we might be able to get away with 1 more coat. We'll see, it's sanding pretty good. So let's get 1 more coat on this guy. It's actually 2 coats sanded. It's nice and smooth, not perfect, but it's gonna be pretty good. Better than that big, hole I had there. So let's go ahead and get a couple coats of this black on there. And I think we'll do 1 top coat of satin clear just to match the rear spoiler. This is the same paint I used on that guy. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, after 1 coat, we're looking fine. However, there's some little, I don't know what you call them. The nozzle got all messed up in the very first spray. I should have known better and did it somewhere else, but I've got some, I don't know what you call it, like debris or bubbles in it. So I'm gonna knock that down real quick, some 400. Do a quick little coat of primer, and then we should be square to do another coat on the whole thing and get this guy a top coat with some clear. Ended up just kind of knocking down the actual paint itself. We'll roll with that. It's got primer in it. All right, here's how we're looking. I'm gonna do 1 more quick coat with the black, let that dry for about 20 minutes, and some clear, and we are done. I'm liking this. About dry enough for our needs. 1 coat of clear satin, and we're all set. All right, let that dry. Final reveal. Oh my God, it's so hot. I'm glad to be done with this. But yeah, for out of pocket, that was $8 for me. I just had to buy the little JBL plastic. I had everything else luckily. If I didn't, I probably would have went ahead and bought a whole new thing for about $180. But no one will ever notice. I'll know because it's there. But I'm pretty happy with it. Taking the tape off, I hit right here because I'm an idiot. So now I gotta go back and fix that. But it's not perfect. But from, 5-10 feet away, you'll never notice. And I might just do a wrap on this thing and a carbon fiber wrap or something. But yeah, it's not too time consuming if this happens to you. If it's warm outside, it'll work in your favor. About 4 hours of work just waiting between coats and stuff, but not too bad. So cool. Yeah, I just wanted to share this with you in case anyone else out there experienced a snapped or cracked or broken front lip. That's that plastic composite, whatever this is. So cool, guys. That's all I got for today. Let me know if you have questions. See you guys next time. Mark out.